Hey, before we get into this breakdown and review of Skeleton Crew Episode 6, spoilers! Hey now, friends, does it get any better than a BDH-directed episode of live-action Star Wars? I think not, because once again, she has absolutely nailed the core essence of what sucked us all into this far, far away galaxy in the first place. Bryce's episode of Skeleton Crew, while devoid of major plot reveals and new insights into the secrets of At-Aten, Jod Na Nawood, and our Tin Man 33, managed to deliver some of the best character growth moments of the series, thoughtful dialogue from all the main cast, and some of the more action-intense scenes to be featured in this Pirates of the Goonies in Space Wars love letter. Listen, for someone who loves to speculate on what may happen next in Star Wars, there wasn't much to chew on in this episode. And we got absolutely no updates from the parents on At-Aten, so there is a lack of new theories coming out of Ep.6, but it just doesn't matter because of the excellent character spotlights that were given to the kids and of course Jod. While Jude's Jod was used sparingly, he made excellent use of his moments this week, starting with the brilliant emergence from a manhole clad in his newfound riches from Renaud's lair. Even in defeat, this character is cool, calm, collected, and always ready to deal. I love how he's always trying to save his ass with his mouth, and of course the 33 gag was a brilliant end to his failed attempts at saving his rear for the millionth time. Then we get treated to what has to be considered one of the greatest speeches in Star Wars history. I mean, Jod's pitch to the pirates may not have been as emotionally intense as Luthen's monologue from Andor, but it was delivered with the same level of brilliance and had the same effect on me as a passive viewer. Jod got me hyped, just like he did with his former crew, and I credit this to Jude's performance, Watson Ford's script, and of course BDH's direction. The whole Jod trial scene was just a gem and an example of how this episode's character moments made up for the lack of movement on some of the other season-long plot mysteries. Listen, Jude Law is a grown-ass man and has been acting at a high level for decades, so while I'm still blown away by how awesome he's been in Skeleton Crew, I do have to highlight once again how damn good the young actors are in this show. We were treated to multiple growth-inducing scenes with our little heroes, and KB, played by Kiriana Crater, finally got her time in the sun, and it was not wasted at all. I really found the drama between the kid factions to be very well done, and splitting them up into new groups allowed each character to come into their own in new and insightful ways. For the most part, we have learned what makes Wim, Neil, and Fern tick, but KB has been kind of a mystery. That has all changed now thanks to her and Fern's spat, and then her near-death experience with Jedi Wim. It has been made clear that KB's disabilities have made her feel like she'll have no one if she lets them get in her way, which has stunted her on their journey. But after her time with Win and learning that it's okay to not be okay, KB has fully accepted who she is and what she can do, and she's pretty darn amazing and the main reason why the kids were able to escape with their ship and a way to get back to At-Aten. Thanks to mixing up the friend groups and the need to work together to save themselves, the Skeleton Crew kids feel like a whole new cohesive unit of galaxy explorers. They each have their roles now and are functioning like a crew. It was a beautiful thing to see. Their time on Lapuna, while mostly tragic, has made them into the people they need to be to get back home and possibly save it from whatever Jod and the pirates are looking to do, and I can't wait to see how the kids use their newfound confidence to foil him, or more than likely to guilt him into doing the right thing in the end. Okay, top moments time. We gotta start with Jod's "We are all hungry" speech. The words themselves weren't really that impactful or important. Rather, it was the way Jude chose to deliver them. I mean, I was ready to jump into my TV so I could get my piece of the At-Aten pie. You could see how this guy has been able to manipulate his way through life and out of any hairy situation he gets himself in. Jod continues to be one of the most interesting new Star Wars characters of all time, and scenes like this cement his legendary status. The question now, though, is, can Jod Na Nawood even be redeemed? He's threatened a little girl's life, screwed a group of kids over, has betrayed more people than Palpatine, and seems willing to do anything to get his. So does he even deserve redemption? Will we ever learn why he feels so alone and has a clear connection to the Force? I hope so, because I love me some Jod Na Silvo stank. Up next is the chat between Wim and KB, which I'll admit was a little slow, but the growth that takes place for both of these characters makes this a memorable moment, not to mention the great use of tension while Wim tries to fix KB's Augs. I just found these two to have a really great talk that revealed more about what makes KB tick and how she deals with her disabilities. It also highlighted how Wim is morphing into the hero he's always wanted to be without even knowing it. I found KB calling him a Jedi to be a brilliant bit of writing, and then Ravi's little smirk after hearing it was the cherry on top. And the last top moment has to now be one of the raddest looking ship escapes in all of Star Wars, complete with a ship birthing a ship moment. That's right, people, the Onyx Cinder revealed another of its secrets to us, and that it originally had a smooth and sexy looking hull, like almost Naboo starship looking sexy. I just love how the ship birthing paid off on multiple earlier scenes teasing it from the season. First, you had 33's dire warning on pushing the hull detonator button, and then, if you caught it, you learned that Renaud had the Cinder fitted with armor plating for its journey to find Ad-Aten. So when you think the ship is toast, at the last minute Fern hits the button to reveal a ship within a ship, making for an awesome visual moment and payoff on past hints that the Cinder had more secrets than just the dead pirates buried on it. This scene also stands out thanks to it perfectly showcasing how the kids have gone from being lost and afraid, not knowing what or how to do anything, to a functional starship crew with assigned roles and functions for each member. Just brilliant stuff that BDH nailed as director. Okay, let's close out with some eggs and references. Now, this may not be Oobla Malbro from Canto Bight, but they sure do seem to be the same alien species, am I right? Alright, trash crabs are pretty awesome, even if they're bloodthirsty cultists, but they were loaded with eggs, and I'm sure I missed a bunch, but I did see a protocol droid leg, a trooper helmet, and at least an R5-esque head. On to E7, Star Wars fans. I can't wait to see who gets to Ad-Aten first and how Jod will deal with his inevitable showdown with the kids. Thanks for watching. Please consider subbing to the channel or becoming a member to get some perks. If anything, I'd love a like, comment, and a share. There's always time for Star Wars time. May the Force be with you. Always.